Well, you guys, we get to check out something new today. Right here, we have got the Furitek Lizard 10 and their 10 Komodo, and this is the 2300 kV version of this motor. They have several different offerings that are available and going to be available to you very soon, as well as a light version of this. So this is a 60 amp ESC with like 100 amp burst mode, and has Bluetooth to be able to use their Furitek app that you can get on your phone to be able to program this and change things like the motor direction, which I had to do. These are 2 to 4S capable. This particular one. There's a light version of this that doesn't have all the case and all that. That is cheaper, but it doesn't have necessarily all the features that this has. So I've mounted it in my Ecto platform. And one of the things that's impressive about this is it is an Outrunner motor, but it's pretty quiet for an Outrunner motor. Now, I've been testing their other ones. Some of you may or may not know that. You may follow the channel and know that. Look at that smooth crawling capability of this thing. I've got it paired up to my Spectrum, what do I got in this? An SR315 receiver with my DX5 rugged that I've got here, and the control of it is just very amazing. I've just got one of those little Kyosho platforms here. I'll put a link for those in the description. Everybody asked me about this. They're like 75 bucks for a pack of 5 of them. At first, I was not like in love with it, that I paid so much money for pieces of what are basically like recycled cardboard or like a pulp, paper pulp type material. But I've changed my tune on these. I use it all the time now. I have 5 of them. You can stack them together, make a course out of it, paint it. Lots of things you can do with it. They're super lightweight. They stack together. And they're super handy for doing just quick little tests of things when you get it and you want to work with it, but you can't, go outside or do whatever. They've come in very handy for me. So this does have some speed, but it also has this really slow crawl capability that you're seeing here as you're watching that Komodo 10 Outrunner motor work. But listen how quiet it is for an Outrunner. That's pretty impressive. You can get some noise, but it's not much more than just transmission noise. It is not the churning noise that we're used to. So I'm impressed with it. I'm running it. You can do 6 volt or 8 volt for your steering, and I've chosen to do 8 volt. For my Reefs servos up front. And I'm running a 3S Helios battery, 3700. I probably, because it's a 2300 kV motor, could get away with 2S. It does have quite a bit of wheel speed. Let's see if I can spin it up here. Little bit of that whine you can hear. That motor's really spinning when you're going full power like that. But you can see how quick it is jumping that. Actually, 3S feels just about right for what I want to be able to run in it. So I probably wouldn't do 2S. But you can see I can roll it and press against it. That motor's just spinning. But you do have that really good low end, just super slow crawler capability of this thing. And it does have like that FOC, so it just keeps kind of pushing. And you can tune the curve on this in the app. So if you're unhappy with any of the jumpiness or the amount of throttle you're getting, and that's me on the trigger trying to do reverse and film, not keeping it steady. You can keep it steady if you focus on it like that. You can hear it spinning a little bit there, but very quiet for an Outrunner. Let's speed it up a little. My curve in the middle range, I might want to just even ramp down a little more and only have it bump up at the very end when I really want the power. But pretty easy to keep it at this slow capability. And there's that FOC, it's just pushing through. Awesome. So I'm going to be getting this out to test it more, guys. I have been testing this. This was the original Furitek system that I got with them. Prototype. This was a 1400 kV motor. Did not have the speed that this one has at all, at 2300 kV. And it was a much larger ESC. Really big on-off switch, 3D printed casing, all of that. This is night and day difference. One, look at the difference in the motor size. All right. Two, we get a fan, but this ESC is so much smaller now. They've really shrunk it down. It does have a little cap pack right here on the wires going to your receiver. But pretty impressed. Long wires from the motor. Everything just plugs in super easy here. And you can unplug or plug in this Bluetooth if you just want to leave it in when you're plugging it in. I just put a little piece of double-sided tape on it and stuck it right to this. On-off switch now, right there. Super small. But, yeah, really cool to see Furitek branching out into the 10th scale market with some of their technology that they're using in the mini market. So far, pretty impressed with what I've been dealing with them. I literally just took this one out. I've been running it in here for months. So any of the videos you've seen coming from CCxRC with me running this comp rig, any of them, oh man, I don't even know. I've had this in there for probably 4 or 5 months. Maybe longer. I've been running it. So lots of wheel time with that one. And this one feels even smoother, even better. So I'm excited to see that, especially this really low end of the throttle. That's just super cool. I'm going to speed up a little here. Get right to this edge here. And now try and do that again. Look at that. It's just going to push through. It'll take a while because we're going real time, but it'll just work its way up in that very slow push. Insane. That is so cool. I mean, that is some uber slow control right there, you guys. That was me. A little finger twitch there. A little jump in my finger that made me let off for a second because I didn't want to pull in and send it flying, but I had just the slightest twitch. So cool. These J Concepts landmines are still one of my favorite crawler tires. Alrighty guys, that's it. Just wanted to give you this quick look at the Furitek system in here. Look at it spin. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, have fun RCing. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. I'll put links to these. They're going to start taking pre-orders for them very soon if you want to check them out. Definitely going to have more videos now that this thing's up and running. I did just find my trusses and all that from Scale Metal Supplies. They were up in my window ledge behind the blinds. I had the blinds down. So I do know where those are. Those are going to have to go on here next and get this thing upgraded even further so that it's even more capable. Thanks for tuning in as always, guys. Have fun RCing. Catch you next time.